Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to Shawnee, Oklahoma, Oklahoma Baptist University campus. Beautiful campus here in Shawnee. The NJCAA Region 2 basketball tournament. We have the ladies up tonight. You can see the starting lineup. We have the Northern Oklahoma
North Oklahoma College of Enid.
There we go.
The Lady Jets.
Lady Jets and the Redlands Community College Lady Cougars. Enid comes in at 26-3, and Redlands comes in 21-9. We got to see both of these clubs last night, and hopefully they're going to be a little heavy-legged, I think, at first. I think once the adrenaline gets pumping, I think they'll get into the game.
Yeah, and that's an interesting point that you bring up, because this is a different scenario from the boys that we saw this afternoon. The ladies, they played yesterday.
Right.
So a little bit of a break in the daytime, but still coming off a night before, and now you got a game tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how both of these teams fare.
Both these teams do like to play in the paint a little bit, so I think this game is going to be set heavily on who can hit that outside shot, who has the rested legs. Both teams had a tough game last night. I mean, they went down to the fourth quarter, and they were pushed a little bit, so excited to get this one kicked off.
Yeah, Redland does a good job of bringing offensive production with ease. Last night, though, NOC-Enid kind of struggled a little bit as far as their key players, but there were some good athletes out there, especially number 33 for the Lady Enid, Chelsea Lisenby, who kind of jump-started the night and put up some big buckets, knocked down a couple of threes, and really got this Enid team going. And that was the whole reason they won last night. So hopefully she can get it going again and add on some more points from the supporting cast. But it should be a good one.
Enid got here by beating Connors last night, 63-56. Redlands won in the afternoon session, 82-69. So Redlands had a little bit easier game, or they put their opponent away a little bit quicker than Enid did. Connors took Enid all the way to the wire. Set for tip-off, and we are ready to go. Find out who gets to play tomorrow night for the championship. Redlands is in a maroon with a gold stripe. Enid is in white with red lettering. I'm your host, Eric Shannon. Beside me is the studious Dion Amade. Turnover. Nice one-hand layup and would not drop for her. Shot was by number 3, Tramble. Tramble had a pretty nice night last night.
Yeah, especially defensively. This is a player that is very rangy, especially in that 2-3 zone that the Eden Lady Jets are infamous for. She has a good timing and a good feel for the game, and is able to jump some passes, like you see number 2 for the Lady Jets, Engler, do right there.
And there's your three-point shooter, Lazenby, and she nails it. Three-pointer, so she will start the scoring off right there.
Just like she did last night, steps up into that three-point shot and knocks it down with ease.
Another one up. This one was off to the left. Lazenby last night had 17 points.
You know, the thing that I'm really interested to see is if number 32, Sarah Griswold, can get out of her offensive lulls that she was facing last night. Remember, she was, from the field, it wasn't a good night for her. And this is one of the top players in the region.
She was in a funk last night for sure. She hit a couple of nice fadeaway jumpers. We thought she may have found that groove, but never really did. Shot blocked underneath. Jets have the ball. They're going to push. And loses the ball underneath. That's number 3, Tramble.
And good job by Judkins right there with the quick hands to knock it out of bounds. Looking forward to this matchup right here, Jackson versus Griswold.
So Griswold had 10 last night. Lazenby three-pointer from the left wing, and she nails it.
And she's getting started just like she did last night, knocking down 2 early threes to get this Enid Jets team in the lead.
Lazenby has 6 already. They're going to call Christina Jenkins for her first personal foul. Start to shoot, pulls it down. That was Tramble. Lazenby is going to drive.
And a block by Jackson.
Nice block by Jackson. Cougars on the run and count it. That was 23, Brooklyn Judkins.
And that was a good job by Judkins, pushing the issue, getting in the lane and absorbing the contact and going up strong, completing the 3-point and 1 situation, and she knocks down the free throw.
Judkins had 4 last night. Lazenby three-pointer won't go this time. She's 2 of 4 now from the 3-point line.
That was a little bit of a heat check right there, still seeing if she was going to be hot all night.
Nice mid-range jumper there by Jenkins, so that's Jenkins' second bucket. She has 4 early on in this first quarter. Turnaround spinning jumper won't go for the Jets. Pierce able to get the rebound, and there's your big girl right there, Griswold, drive it in. They say she was in the process of shooting, so she will get to shoot 2 free throws.
You know, it's rare that you see teams having those team-issued shoes now lately. You can see that this Redlands team, they all got those high-top Nikes on right now. Very, and also NOC-Enid, Lady Jets, all of them with those low-top Under Armours.
He likes his shoes, and that's what we have some conversations about.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, just get used to it.
8-7 now. The Jets retake the lead. Short jumper, nice job there by Carissa Jackson. Last night, Jackson had 16.
And that's a good job by number 24, Hopkins down there low. Knowing the pass was going to take place and she had to land, she takes the charge.
(9-8), Redlands up. 5:31 to go in the first quarter, and they're going to get Lazenby as she.
Yeah, just a little push over there on the outside wing.
Little hip check.
Lisenby is going to take an early exit as she picks up her first foul.
Wow, how did she get that to fall? Carissa Jackson off balance.
She's a baller, ladies and gentlemen. This Redlands team really likes their charges. No matter who's coming in the lane, they anticipate the pass being coming up, but they know they're coming with a full head of steam, and they know they got to come down somewhere, and they're coming down right in their position.
So the Lady Cougars have taken 11-8 lead, excuse me. Turnover there. Jets are going to push it. We have a 3-on-2 break now, even it up at 3-on-3. Jumper would not go, taken by number 13, Kaylee Hurst.
And right now for the Redlands team, the Lady Cougars really have to get their point guard, number 24, Hopkins, under control. She's kind of pushing the pace and forcing the issue right now. She tried to make a play just on that last series as the turnover is taking place right now as Tramble goes up the court and brings it out.
Tramble's going to go cross court. Oh, almost too tall. Engler manages it to hold on. Engler will drive underneath to to Griswold.
Good quick hands by Hopkins.
One on three, and Jets able to come away with the rebound. Three-point attempt way short, taken by Engler.
And entering the game is number 30, Kiara Lovings. Kiara had a big-time performance.
Monster performance last night.
In the fourth quarter, what was that, 14 points?
12 points in the fourth quarter, 16 overall. Coming off the bench, she was red hot in the second half. Three-pointer by Hopkins, short, bounces off. Rebound by the Jets. Pierce, shot, three-pointer is short. Gridwall's going to top it out about, well, no, they called out on the Lady Cougars. Nice move,
oh,
wow, I'd like to
I think we both saw a block there.
I thought it was all ball.
I'd be interested to see what the ref saw. Maybe that hand on the back.
And it may have changed the direction there. So Pierce hits her first free throw. Second one is upcoming. And second one is up and good. 1 point ball game now, 11-10, 3:32 left in the first quarter. Shot clock winding down. Lady Cougars have to do something. And they're going to call a charge underneath. Way to go. Good job by Griswold holding her feet. Griswold turnaround jumper on the elbow, won't go. And will be a over the back call. I do believe they're going to call number 5. And that is Addie Meeker will pick up her first personal foul. Hopkins to shoot a pair. Hopkins hits the first one. So 13 actually after 13 to 10 after Hopkins hits both her free throws.
Call Lovings on the foul on Engler there.
(13-11). Lady Cougars still have the lead. Three-pointer on the way. Ooh, I thought that one looked good, or it looked good from my vantage point, and that was Kylie Stewart.
I was right with you there, buddy. Looks good coming off her hand.
At the line, shooting will be Mariah Jones. They say she'll be shooting 2. I didn't catch who the foul was on.
I think they called it on number 1.
Maddie Jo Pierce. So Maddie Jo Pierce has her first foul. Jones unable to hit the first free throw. Second one does go in. So that would extend their lead 14 to 11. So now a 3-point lead. Kicks it out. Pierce, 3-point on the way, bounces back at her. Rebound, turnaround jumper, and will go. And nice job by Addie Meeker.
And that's a great move by Meeker, and she probably should have got the foul in the and one situation right there as she got a hit on her forearm. A nice move over there by number 22, Stewart.
Nice finger roll by Stewart by the Lady Cougars. Driving is Hurst, and they're going to call a foul on.
We're going to check out the replay here because I don't agree with that call just yet. Looked like her feet were set. I mean, maybe that little pitter-patter there, but I mean.
Well, they called it on well, no.
They called it on 15.
They did, didn't they? Yeah. All right there, buddy. I'm as confused as you are sometimes. Hurst hits both free throws. So with Hurst, free throws have changed to a 1-point game. Now a turnover on the pass, intercepted by Nider. And on the floor hard is Meeker. And they're going to call number 10, Mariah Jones.
And that's Newberry's third foul.
Oh, I'm sorry, they called Newberry. I misheard that, or missaw the sign, rather. So Meeker at the line. Second one is good. So Meeker has already surpassed her point total from last night. Under 45 seconds to go in this first quarter.
And there's a reason for that, too. Meeker did come in the third quarter and added a lift to this team that they were not expecting, coming in and had 5 quick points off the bench. And so now she's getting some early playing time, and she's rewarding the coach for doing so.
Coach Scott Morris is asking for the last shot. Play clock and game and shot clock and the scoreboard both show almost identical times. And Meeker a little late getting the shot up as the buzzer sounds. 17-16, and so they're going to put time, 0.3 seconds was the differential.
Sometimes I see that, I'm like, we should just let that go.
Right, 0.3 seconds. I don't know if that's do much with that. We'll see. And that will end our first quarter play as the Lady Jets managed to come back behind Meeker and her late free throws. 17-16 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in Eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to semifinal action here at the Noble Complex Maybe Court. We have the NOC-Enid Lady Jets and the Redland Community College Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars come in 21-9, and the Lady Jets come in 26-3. 16-0 in conference and 7-9 in conference, respectively. Three-point on the way, too strong, will bounce off backside and be rebounded by Tramble. Tramble will bring it up court for the Lady Jets. Hurst, three-pointer on the way, too strong, back of the iron. Hopkins tracks it down. She's going to run 2-on-1 break, and she does give it up, but unable to finish.
That was
number 20 Dixon.
That was a bad pass. Although the layup should have been made, that fake out was more of a fake out of her teammate than it was the opponent.
Three-point on the way is going to be short, taken by Lazenby. Still holding a 1-point lead, 17-16. Hopkins able to save an errant pass. Hopkins, jumper, mid-range jumper, able to get it off before the buzzer and will be knocked out of bounds, they say, by Jackson. Guess they didn't really contest it. Jackson takes back off. Lazenby is going to drive baseline and gets fouled, I think. See if they call it on Jackson.
Yeah,
they do.
They did.
You don't see Lazenby drive the lane or drive the baseline very often.
And that's why I was so surprised. She had a nice pump fake and got some of the Redland defenders off their feet and attacked the basket.
Second free throw is good. 19-16 now the score. Good ball rotation by Lady Cougars. Driving the lane, or driving in is Brooklyn Junkins. Junkins had 4 last night. Already she has 3 today. Junkins will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one is up and good. Second one is good as well. Griswold turnaround jumper on, it's good.
She gets the roll over Jackson.
I was ready to say off the rim, but she got let roll to drop in there. Oh, wow. Threw it right back to Jackson, and Jackson walks, unable to do much with it.
And I don't know if that was a walk. It kind of seemed like she never had possession of the ball. But hey, they read the handbook more than I do.
Hey, don't argue with the officials.
I do what I want.
It's that defensive back coming in out in you. Griswold looking to work baseline, kicks it back out to Lazenby. Lazenby drives, actually a really nice move by Lazenby. I haven't seen that kind of footwork by her this week.
Yeah, just a quick side shuffle and avoids the contact in the lane and hits the layup.
Jackson, jumper from the elbow, won't go. Hurst with the rebound. And wow, they're going to call Hopkins for a foul on that.
That was a cheap one. That's going to be 2 on her.
Hopkins now has 2 fouls. 23-18 to score now in favor of the Jets. Hurst, three-pointer from the left wing, and it's good. Hurst, three-pointer, puts him up 26-18, shooting from the left wing, and we will have a timeout, a 30-second timeout by the Lady Cougars.
You check out some of these replays, you can see offense is kind of moving, I mean, at the appropriate pace. Everybody's running their half-court offense. You see number 13 for the Lady Jets. Hurst knocked down that three-pointer, and then you see this crafty move by Lazenby. Set up that side shuffle, and she hits the backboard and knocks it in.
And I'm not taking anything away from the young lady, but I just haven't really seen that kind of footwork from her. And
no, because she's just been a spot-up shooter for the 2 games that we witnessed her play. And so just the crafty move at the basket kind of wowed us. Pretty sure she's displayed that ability before, but
most definitely
not to our knowledge.
26-3, I'm sure she has. Driving and layup is Junkins and is fouled in the process. They're going to call the foul on J.C. Engler. That'll be her second. Junkins will go back to the line to shoot 2 more. Looks like probably Junkins is, Engler's going to come out, and she does, as Pierce will come in for her. Also coming in on the Redlands side is Kylie Stewart, checks in. free throw will not go. That was just a one-shotter. Hurst up top, looking for Renworth. She hit the three-pointer wall, loses the ball, had her pocket picked, and was picked by Dixon, and Dixon could not hit the speedy Hopkins going down the court.
And Hopkins actually made that play defensively. She got inside and helped poke that ball out. Dixon was able to recover it, and then Dixon throws it away by sailing the pass. Oh, and the block.
Block, but I think she got some body on that block as Hopkins goes up and slaps the ball away from Tramble. So Tramble will go to the line. Hopkins will now pick up.
Yeah, we got to see a replay on that.
That's dangerous. She's got her third foul now. So Tramble has her first points of the night via the free throw. 28-19, excuse me. Now a 10-point spread. Good defense by the Lady Jets, getting their hands up in the passing lanes. And returning the favor right there is Jones. Driving the lane. And they will call a charge, or excuse me, a blocking foul, as Dixon drove the lane for the shot.
It was a nice steal by Jones there. You can see Stewart trying to contort her body to avoid the contact, and because of that, I think they call a blocking foul.
Dixon hits both of them, her first points of the night. She had 16 last night. Five minutes remaining in the second period. Trammell kicks out to Hurst. Hurst three-pointer is good. (31-21) 10-point spread once again. Two big shots by Hurst. Hands up defense. Griswold is able to knock the ball away. And then they're going to call Jackson for the foul.
Yeah, and that's going to be 3 on Jackson. I imagine she's going to have to take an exit as well.
That's dang, yeah, that hurts the Redland Lady Cougars. Jackson having a seat. Fouled was Nider. Coach Morris setting up his offense. Pierce got herself in trouble down low, had to turn the ball over. And they're going to call a jump ball. Nice work by Engler to come in and tie the ball up. And they're going to call a foul on Junkins. She started to take that three-pointer, pulls it down, and then will get called for the foul. That's her first personal foul.
Yeah, just the lane collapsed on her, and she had nowhere to go with that ball. She probably should have took that three-pointer when she had the shot instead of hesitating on it.
Jets overload one side. Now they even back up. Trying to get Griswold open. She's been quiet so far. Turnaround jumper isn't there. Shot was just a little bit flat. Rolled off the rim. Lovingly, three-pointer is good. Are we going to see what we saw last night?
Hey, you don't want her to get started if you're one of these Lady Jets fans.
Tell you what, from now on, you feed it to her, because after she hits that first one, she gets hot. Tramble, three-pointer on the way. It looks good, and it is. Bottom of the net.
And Jones didn't respect her and gave her too much distance as she was anticipating the screen.
And they're going to call a traveling foul on Jones as she went in and ran into Griswold. 34-24, still a 10-point split. Griswold drives the baseline, trying to get some room, and they're going to call a push on Christina Jenkins. Griswold will be at the line. Griswold hits both of them. 36-24 after Griswold's two free throws. Left Junkins open on the backside. And excuse me, yeah, that was Junkins.
Yeah, she tries to hit that little runner over there. She probably should have just committed and went straight to the basket.
Wow, somehow gets it out to Tramble. Tramble drives up against the glass, and it's good. Wow.
That was an impressive layup.
That was an impressive, quick decision. Let's go get it and make them stop me. Watch it right here on the replay. Look how quick this step is. After she gets this, bam, see ya, I'm going to the hoop. Misses her extra point opportunity. .203 left in the second quarter. And they're going to call Griswold on the charge.
And she made a good, strong, aggressive move to the basket. Check this out right here. She'll take it a nice, quick step, and then Judkins just gets there before she can.
Good job by Junkins. Deep shot won't fall for Jenkins. Snyder couldn't get it to drop. Now back outside to Tramble. Off-balance shot by Lazenby, and they will send her to the line. Lazenby is perfect on free throws so far today. She will continue that. Second one drops in as well. So Lazenby is perfect from the free throw line tonight. 40-24. And all of a sudden a tight ball game has stretched out to a 16-point lead. Junkins driving, nice little scoop layup there. I'm using your words.
Yeah, the way she just exploded to the basket right there was very nice to see as Tramble knocks down a big-time shot.
And Jenkins gets that one to fall. On the other end. 18 seconds and counting. Trimble has the ball at the top of the key. Kick it to Hurst. Back to Lazenby. Lazenby will turn and drive, loses the ball. Junkins is driving and will take it to the rack. Will get fouled by Pierce. Macy Joe Pierce in the process. So Junkins will go to the line to shoot two.
1 second left in the half.
1.4 seconds.
And she could possibly make this a 13-point ball game with these two free throws here.
That would be a big addition. Stands right now 43-29. Hits both of them. Oh, and just off the rim. I don't think it would have counted. I think she shot after the buzzer. So at the half, the Lady Jets of Enid lead the Lady Cougars of the Redlands 43-30. Folks, stick around. We're going to find out in two more quarters who gets to go play in the championship game tomorrow night at 4 o'clock.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection. Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in Eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Coming back at you here at OBU, the beautiful campus in Shawnee, Oklahoma. We have the Women's Region 2 NJCAA and Macy Jo Pierce. The little fire plug out there, layup to start the second half, 45-30. Pushes it back to a 15-point advantage for the Lady Jets. Nice inside pass to Jenkins. That young lady is who needs to get on fire is Jenkins.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much offensive production from Jenkins in the last half of basketball.
Jumper by Engler, won't go, and Griswold can't handle it. And Engler comes flying into the chairs right beside us.
That's going to hurt in the morning.
The way she hit, yeah, she's going to have a nice bruise on that thigh. So the ball will turn over to the Lady Cougars. Running jumper by Junkins, and that will give her 12 points on the night.
So I like the way the offensive production is looking early in the second half.
Three-pointer won't drop.
Lisenby misses her first three-point attempt.
Jumper there by Jackson, and bam, bam, bam. 3 straight field goals for the Cougars. Nice pass to Griswold, and Griswold.
And she's found that touch right there that she was missing last night. Those rolls that were normally rolling out for her yesterday are starting to roll in just a little bit more.
Hopkins, three-pointer on the way, too much. Rebounded backside by Engler. Engler will bring the ball up for the Jets. Griswold thinking about what she's going to do. Going to kick it out. Three-point on the way. Good.
That was a straight liner.
Wow. Pierce hit one of those last night that was like on a string. So Pierce, bam, 5 points in the second half, the third quarter. And they were actually quite fortunate they called that foul because you had Pierce wide open down here on the other end of the court.
They called a foul, or did she step out of bounds?
They called a foul.
Wow, and that's going to be her fourth. Hopkins The person that really gets this offense going and the one that they depend on is going to have to go to the bench.
It was really an unnecessary foul because the ball was going out of bounds. Meeker gets tripped up as she kicks it out. Griswold's going to drive, try to do a sky hook, and let's see if they count it.
Oh, no, it's going to be offensive foul.
Oh, it's an offensive foul. Did not see that one coming. So they call an offensive foul on Griswold.
And it's going to be her third, so she's going to have to get out of the game.
Griswold will have a seat early in the third quarter. Inside pass, and there it is again. Jenkins, we said Jenkins needs to get on track. 4 points in this third quarter. Driving the lane right there is Tramble. Wow, out of nowhere, Hurst gets the rebound. 3-point on the way. Good by Nider.
And that's really been the difference in the game right now. These Lady Jets have been knocking down the three. Before half, they were 6 for 13, and they've knocked down a couple coming out of halftime as well. So that's going to be something that the red line defense is really going to have to pay close attention to, and they're going to have to guard them a lot closer and stay out there on that perimeter.
That makes them 8 for 16. And so 50% from the free throw or from the three-point line. I don't know of anybody, any coach in the country wouldn't take those numbers. Tramble picks the pocket, a 1-on-2, nice stop. Can't finish it up, gets her own rebound, looking for help.
And that was a mismatch right there. Number 3, Tramble on number 25, Jackson.
And Jackson will pick up her 4th foul and have a seat.
And they're going to be missing a lot of offensive production with both of those players.
Lazenby drives the baseline, and we've seen her add that to her repertoire we have not seen this weekend. 55-38, the Jets are in command. Nieder going to be called for the foul as a reach-in. As you see, Lazenby taking the baseline. Running floater won't drop, and there for the cleanup is 22, Kaylee Stewart.
And Trample just blows by Stewart on the other side and gets the easy 2 points.
Trample has 12. Jenkins just loses it, bounces off her foot.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Well, I can't dribble to start with, so I don't have that problem. Tramble, 3-point on the way, and wow.
Somebody's catching fire.
Tramble has taken it upon herself. Last 5 points have come from her. 30-second timeout going to be called by the Lady Cougars. Coach wants to talk about it. Nope, it is a full timeout. Full timeout, we're going to watch some replays. Folks, don't forget, coming to our stores March 15th, it's a Samsung S10. We'll have the S10, the S10e, the S10 Plus, available in all of your favorite colors. Find a store near you. Go to bravadowireless.com. Check on locations to find a cool Bravado store near you. And also, as you're walking around the parking lot, pick up a penny, because a penny will buy you what? Will a penny buy you, Dion?
It'll buy you an iPhone XR for just a penny, our Bravado premium plan.
So go check that out. I even taught Dion something new. He's reading commercials with me now.
I can do it all.
All dogs new tricks. All right, we're back to action here very shortly. Lady Jets lead 60-40. They've stretched it into a 20-point lead, and so far it's the three-point ball that's been the dagger in the heart for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, pretty much the difference. I mean, I stated before halftime, these girls had knocked down 6 of 13 shots from three-point land. And
now
it's been the
17.
Yeah, and it's been the difference.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yeah, the pretty impressive play so far. Wow, Jenkins having problems getting the ball down. Engler with the steal and the driving layup. You know, what I like, Dion, is I've seen more athleticism from the Lady Jets tonight than we did last night. And they had a really close game last night.
Yeah, and they've really turned it up a notch.
Lovingly, that three-pointer was not there this time. She only has 3 points, and she had 16 last night, 12 in the fourth quarter. Engler, three-pointer way off the mark. Jenkins trying to get Dixon underneath, unable to connect. Excuse me, that wasn't Dixon, that was Stewart.
And that's going to be a foul on the inbounds pass. Looks like number 22, Stewart, was going up for the layup, and she gets the contact, almost completed the three-point play. But she does knock down the first free throw.
Stewart so far has 5 points tonight, and that will keep it at 5. Wow. Getting a nice wide open cutting Pierce. Good job by Framble to find Pierce underneath. Right now, the Lady Jets are just putting on a clinic.
Yeah, Redlands letting this thing run away from them.
Three-pointer won't fall. Taken by Sydney Newberry. Engler starting to fill it a little bit, drive it in more.
Just off the dribble, that was a nice move inside the paint.
Trying to hit Newberry down low, unable to hold on to it. Running jumper won't go, and they're going to call a charge on number 20, Dixon. That'll be her first foul. And going to call a charge on Nider.
Yeah, I guess the ref didn't like her trying to muscle her way down there.
(66-41), 2 minutes and 3 seconds and counting in this third quarter. I hate to say this, but it looks like the Lady Cougars have kind of got away from their offense, and they're just trying to create something.
Yeah, trying to find a basket wherever they can. Because in this situation, yes, you still have a quarter left. But with the lead and the way that the Lady Jets are playing, this thing is quickly slipping away. So they're trying to score as quick as possible and cut into this lead before the fourth quarter starts.
That's Mariah Jones at the line, and she has hit 3 of 4 free throws. Nice layup by Knitter. 68-43, a minute 20 to go. Lovingly, three-pointer off the mark. Yeah, she walked before she shot it.
And it was a nice shot, too.
That was a nice shot. Kind of got quiet in here.
Not a lot of action here on the court.
Hurst kicks it back over. Back up top to Engler. Engler's going to drive the paint. Back to Pierce. Pierce will drive, kick it back out, and Pierce will get called for the charge. Turnaround jumper, and it's good by Newberry. And that's her first bucket of the day. Coach Morris calls for one shot.
And that's the shot that you want, a high percentage when it's Tramble goes to the hoop and finishes strong.
And 70-45 will be your score at the end of 3. The Lady Jets have certainly kicked on the afterburners, and you like that, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Jets have kicked on the afterburners. We'll see what the fourth quarter holds. Stick around. One more quarter to go. See who goes to the championship game.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Back to action here. The Redlands Community College Lady Cougars are down. And that is one reason why a picked off pass by that young lady Tramble Tramble scored. Wow. And that young lady right there, Engler, with that three-pointer. 73-45 now. And the Jets had a monster third quarter with 27 points. Hurst three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound by Jenkins. 27 points, led by 7 points from Pierce, 7 points from Tramble in that quarter. You know, one thing I just kind of noticed, Dion, is they did that 27-point burst with a very small lineup.
Yeah, a small lineup that was shooting the lights out of the ball.
That was bombing threes. The Jets were bombing threes. I'm here all night.
Don't entertain him, folks. He'll just keep going.
I'll just keep going. I'm like a dog with a bone. Tramble, 5 seconds on the shot clock, throws one up and gets fouled. And no, she gets called for a
travel.
Oh, wow. Subs come in. So it looks like, barring a complete meltdown, that the Enid Lady Jets will be playing tomorrow afternoon for the championship game at 4 o'clock. Jackson, three-pointer, off the rim, won't go. Turnaround jumper, wouldn't drop. Shot by number 11. I don't have a number 11 on my book. And that is Lexi Large. Lexi Large, number 11. Let's get her down here so we'll have her for tomorrow.
So it seems like a situation where not only did you not have number 11 on your books, but they didn't have number 11 on the books over there. And so like we learned last night, when you don't have a player on the books 10 minutes before the game, that's a technical foul, and the shooter will go to the line.
Right, and so I guess they'll put her on the books. And taking the free throw is Judkins. She hits the first one. Does not hit the second one, but the Redlands will retain the ball. So I wonder what assistant's going to have to run bleachers for that one.
We're looking. Everybody keeps it on their hands. Somebody's in trouble over there.
We're just going to pass it down to the left. And, you know, the head coach looked at the assistant coaches and said, someone's going to be running bleachers tonight.
She shook her head, not me. I know I ain't.
No. I did my fair share way back. Jackson at the line, hits a free throw. You know, Jackson had 16 points last night. Got in foul trouble early tonight, and that really made a difference in her game.
Yeah.
As did Hopkins. Hopkins had 16 last night and only has 2 tonight.
And I think that might be the story of the game when this thing comes to a conclusion. It's the foul trouble of your key players, Hopkins and Jackson, and And Judkins wasn't really a big factor, although she tremendously helped towards the end of the third quarter there. And then also on the three-point line, this NOC-Enid team had a great night shooting from three. And although it's great when it happens, it's something that you can't always count on. So hopefully they just perform to the same level tomorrow night, where more than likely at the end of this thing, they'll be in the championship.
Yeah, you as a coach, you wish you could just bottle that up and carry it over till tomorrow night. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. I mean, we've called a couple games where they didn't even carry that over into after halftime, where they came out stroking in the first half, and they came back cold after the break.
Nice inbounds pass to find Meeker underneath the basket. Meeker has 6. Long three-pointer by Hopkins, won't go. Meeker has the rebound. 6:19, nearly a picked off pass.
Strong hands by Tramble there to hang on to that.
Another three-pointer by Nieder. Coach going deep into the bench. Corey Williams, and I don't have a 15 on my book either.
Hey, Coach, make sure 15 is on your books. I don't want any more.
Yeah, 12 and 15. I don't have a 15.
I don't want any more runs for these assistant coaches over here.
Short will go out of bounds and will be Redland's ball. So you don't even have a 15 on yours.
Yeah, this should be interesting.
Three-point attempt and nails it. That was Newberry. Just under 5 minutes to go in a final period. Lovingly drives, can't get the fall. Jackson rebound, putback is good.
That'll be 7 for Jackson.
I don't have a 23 either. You have a 23? Tamra Combs. Tanra Combs. Combs with a shot off the rim, won't go. Three-point is good by Stewart.
And great rotation on that ball as it left her hand.
4:03 to go in the final period. Meeker kicks it out. Three-point on the way, won't go. Short jumper and rims in and out. Rebound back to the Jets. Three-pointer on the way, off the mark to the right. Take a timeout called by Redlands to get their subs in. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good. And that was by Mariah Jones. So they've hit more three-pointers in the last 3 minutes of this game than they have the whole game. Combs loses the ball off her leg.
And this time right here is going to be very, very important for these Lady Jets, especially tomorrow. I mean, take a look. You're getting some extra burn from some of your reserve players. Your starters are on the bench getting some extra rest. And trust me, with the two teams that we're about to watch face off at 8 o'clock here in just a little bit, they're going to need all the fresh legs that they can handle, because those two teams, NEO and Seminole State, they don't mess around.
No, they are quick, physical ball clubs. Jump shot short, bounces out of bounds, will go to the Lady Cougars. Just kind of watching action wind down here. Folks, this broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast shall not be reproduced, rebroadcasted, or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management. And a shot there by the Ghost player, number 15. (81-58) the score. 81-61.
That's 13 for Stewart.
Yeah, 6 of those have come in the fourth quarter. Turnaround jumper by Large won't go. 81-61, 20-point differential. And got mugged underneath the basket with 23.8 seconds left. What are we, did I miss something here?
The referees are having a discussion. I think we all know what's coming.
15's not on the book. It's going to be a technical foul.
15 as well. Not on the book.
So number 15's not on the book, and Downing will shoot free throws. First one is up and good. second one is up and good. .8 seconds, and the young lady in question is bringing the ball down. Time will wind out, folks. Here are your final score, or here is your final score. 81-63 as the Enid Lady Jets will advance to go play tomorrow afternoon with the competitor to be named later after this next game coming up. Final score, 81-63. Redlands will end their season, and the Lady Jets will continue on. Folks, thanks for tuning in. I've been your host, Eric Shannon, along with Dion Amade. Stick around. We've got Seminole Lady Bells, or Seminole Bells versus the NEO Lady Norse coming up.